Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new. Happy to have you here. We are going to be starting a brand new series on this YouTube channel, and I am going to be doing the Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail main scenario quest line, which I've been looking forward to for quite some time. I'm a little late to the party, but I wanted to give everybody a head start, and I was also sick, so still sick. It's almost been a month now, but we're getting better, have a slight cough. But yeah, anyways, this playthrough is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally, I record things exclusively for YouTube and I stream things separately. So those channels are very separate. However, it was very hard for me to decide if I wanted to exclusively stream or record. So I'm going to be trying to combine both, and what you're going to be seeing is recorded live stream footage. So you'll see chat, you might see the occasional alert, but hopefully you enjoy the my reactions and the story overall. If you've already played through Dawntrail, I hope you enjoyed the expansion so far. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm kind of late, but really excited. But anyways, if you ever want to join us, you can find me at twitch.tv/Midnababy. We'd love to have you while we're playing the game live, or you can just sit back and relax and wait for all the episodes to come out on the YouTube. But anyways, enough talking, let's get started with the MSQ. Chat's on the screen, right? Does chat want to say hi to YouTube real quick? We want to spam hellos to our YouTube friends, because I will be posting this on my channel. So yes, hello YouTube friends. I don't know when it'll be posted, but yeah, we'll be posting these I guess 2-hour episodes. So remind me when we've hit 2 hours, because I may need help just to pause and then restart. Get your tacos ready, yes. Get your tacos ready because we're starting Dawntrail. 5:28 it'll be. I just started the recording, so right now we're at 5:38. 5:38 p.m. Yes, it's taco time. All right, let's start, shall we? Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Oh, counting the uptime. Ah, okay. New adventure!
I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
We'll see about that.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough, disappointing me so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
The sound effects are so cute.
Aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
Time to set sail. Starting off our adventure on another ship. This feels familiar.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
Ooh, Aaronville is the
sail
narrator
west,
now.
as Captain Ram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Emotional support burrito, check. Emergency choco, check. Anti-sickness nachos, check. Yes. We have all the Mexican food to support us on this trip. There's a new setting? Oh my gosh, yes, we need to turn this setting on. Definitely let me know where that is.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
I have no questions right now, to be honest. Head is empty. Excuse me.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Alright. Adidat, thank you so much, by the way, for 15 months. And then it's a cogwheel in the menu. Alright, I got it. I will check that. Also, do I like big ass boats? You know what? I've never been on one. So, all right, let's talk to Fonjontaine. Fonjontaine. I don't think that's how you say the name. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Fonjontaine's the name. I don't know. I was working with Eshtame's Aesthetics in Olda. Estames, Aesthetics, and Ulda, you see, but my employment with them, came to an end. That's why I visited Charlayan in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliolal seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Aww. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketanram, You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago. The Mumuljal's leader is said to have welcomed Ketanram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Hopitos, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Ketanram refused to return to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Missile, thank you for gifting us up to We. We welcome back, enjoy the emotes. I see you in Eorzea before, you great and famous hero. Gah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. An adventurer, I presume? I'm a merchant myself, based in Ulda. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this, it is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikote, the Hetzaro, the Hrothgar, the Zabral, I think Zabral, but not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Alright, some fancy schmancy names that are very difficult to pronounce. Excuse me, one sec. Excuse me. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession, your young Wuklamat being one of them, of course. But from what a Mumulja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders, not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd promise. Thank you, Klefki. Gonna have fun with all these new names. Yeah, these are pretty complicated names. Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. Or I hadn't heard that about the clan names. We should have Wuklamat and Erenville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. It's stormy. Uh-oh.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Oh no!
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Totally not. Totally different. She just had some bad meat.
Toral, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Whoa!
We're in the teeth of it now, lads! Reef that sail before the mast snaps!
Where are the seatbelts?
Oh dear.
Only who's on watch! This wind's too strong to take in your sail! Man falling off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Uh-oh. Wait, is there a guy hanging up there?
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea.
Yeah, there's a
herself.
guy like hanging up on the ship somewhere.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Is he gone now?
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
Wow.
Woklamat, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
The photographs are really funny.
By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
This is so reminiscent of like the beginning of
In
Endwalker.
retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Are we here? Oh, it's bright. Come on. Petition to ban flashbangs?
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Poor thing.
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Easy,
Oh
stomach.
no.
Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Gosh, Vieira males are so beautiful. It's not fair. They're like too beautiful.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Yes, I'm having a vacation right now.
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Yeah, this is very cute how they made your character in place of, like, you know, the trailer warrior of light. Cute! Yay! Officially in Dawntrail. That is really adorable. The song is so good. I love this theme. So good! I feel like the last thing I personally would have expected arriving to a destination like this is like this really upbeat, like jazz music. It's so good. I love it.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
She's like, where do I get my travel documents?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
Oh, this is one of the people fighting for the throne.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihyolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
Ah,
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
oh my god, the music is so good. It's such a vibe.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
I don't even care what they're talking about. It's just the music is so good.
Oh, wow, you really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first.
Food.
I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Never mind. I thought Wuklamat was like, let's go eat. I really thought that she was gonna suggest that they have a meal. Music is so good. I'm gonna grab my heated blanket because I'm kind of getting cold. So one sec, guys. Okay, let's get comfy for this. We gotta max out our comfort for MSQ. Forgot to turn your tails in. Oh no! I didn't even pick my wondrous tails up yet. All right, getting comfy. My chair is caught on the blanket though. That's not comfy. That is not very comfy. All right. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. You have arrived in Tuliolal. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the swarthy sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlean. We're not going back. Right then, first things first, I'm gonna fix these settings. There we go. Uh-oh. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Wuklamat, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to, command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. Aw, they're so nice. They did have a point. Wuklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Midna, you and Kryle can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have enough time for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wuklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Erinville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay, mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yoktural, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Wuklamat and Kryle now accompany you, blah 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 blah. I don't know why, but I I liked this at first, but now I'm not like so much a fan. I enjoyed it every so often in Endwalker, but then I felt like it started to get overused. So the novelty of like having these NPCs follow you wore off. I was kind of like, can I just get to my next destination, please? You know? This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliolal's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Alright, I should mention that here in Tuliolal, we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your gil. There's also Wachu Meki Meki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. Hee, I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Alright, where's the next destination? Do I need to attune to all these things? Oh no. Oh my god, I have to attune to all the shards. I totally forgot. Oh god. We must attune! I wish I could ride my mount in the cities because they're so big, right? But I imagine it'll get overcrowded with everybody on their mounts. Rev up that Aether Compass. Oh my gosh. No! I've got to collect Aether Currents as well. Oh goodness. Running, running, running. Night-night, Papo. See you later. Alright, here is the big aetherite. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have aetherites in Tuliolal? I think I told you before, but my brother, Kawana, spent 3 years studying in Charlayan. He fell in love with the nation and its ways, and brought back to us the knowledge of aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Chaktaral. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way though. That's the headquarters for the Landsguard. Alright, let's do the attuning thing. And on to the next destination. Can I go up from here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, riding mounts in main cities would be nice. It would be a little like more convenient because I'm lazy. I want to go fast. We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wuklama gets her endless endurance. Oh yeah, I would not enjoy having to go up and down these like steep roads. Sprint! Oh my gosh, my sleepiness is starting to hit. That's not good. My lack of sleep last night, it's starting to show. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Landsguard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago when Zoralja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphanode and Alizé should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Okay, I gotta look into the graphics settings, right? Would it be here somewhere? Or is it, let's see. Where are all the settings? Oh, Marissa, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Hope you had a wonderful stream. System graphics, where the heck is that? Hello, Duo. Thanks for 27 months. We're still in the beginning of Dawntrail though, but I don't know if you've even started. But thanks so much, Versa, for the raid. What were you up to today? Let me give you a shout out. Oh, you're also doing Final Fantasy. Yay! What were you up to? Also, hello, Ragtag, Addict, Straco, Drark, Strudoid, Struroid, Richie, Quickman, Marissa, of course, and to anyone else, welcome. Working on MSQ. Ooh, what level MSQ are you at? We literally just started our MSQ journey, so hello, Shatter. Welcome, welcome. Also, welcome chat to day 1 of Midnathon. I don't know if you see the pin in the chat, but we have some Streamathon incentives. All subs, biddies, donos go towards goals. We have unlocked 1 goal so far, and we're close to the next one. But yeah, welcome. And to my community, if you want to go watch some other Elden Ring content and Final Fantasy XIV content, go say hi to Marissa. She's also working on Dawntrail and is playing Elden Ring. It's her first time, so super exciting. Yes, day 1 of Midnathon. I don't know how many hours on the clock we have left. We have 4 hours on the clock. Maybe it'll be a 1-day thing. Who knows? Alright, let me see. Graphics. Yeah, totally. One day streamathon. Is this all new? Alright, well, good enough. I know, the music is so freaking good. And so are these tater tots. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokhoi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents, Yoktural and the southern Yoktural, the southern lands of the mother, and Chaktural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long, long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiark. But getting back to Chaktural, those lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right, isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Chaktural requires a special pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn's servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. I'll hold you to that. But I want it now. I've never broken my word. Once the throne is mine, the travel permit is yours. Mysterious. Also, hi Ragtag. Sorry to hear about your sore throat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been sick for, oh my gosh, 3 weeks now. Hopefully I get better soon, because I'm over the sickness. I don't like it anymore. Ooh, enjoy Twisted. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Also, hi Blue, how's it going? Midnathon is good. We are at a total of, oh my god, I don't know how many hours, 7 hours or so. Almost to our next goal. And yes, I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. I said I was taking a break, but we're back. We'll head west next, towards the Arch of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the, I don't know how to say this. Dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Tuliolal certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. No, I can't redeem. Oh, if it was me gifting subs, yeah, that was redeemed already. The Arch of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Oh my god, I need to make sure I'm attuning! Did I attune? Okay, I did. We are good. Let there be a tomorrow, non-morbid? I don't know. Could just be a one-day event. Just a singular 12-hour stream. Not terrible. It's lucky enough to get one of your gifted subs that was redeemed earlier. Ah, enjoy the emotes. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yakyoi temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Zaktaral to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After the Yakyoi withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tural. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliolal. We climb these sets of stairs here, all the way up. Hey, thanks for the biddies, Snake Doctor, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am sick, unfortunately. I've been sick since June 18th. It started off as a sinus infection, cold, ear infection situation, and now I'm left with a really sore throat and a really bad cough that kept me up all night. So I'm running on, I want to say like 4 hours of sleep. Thank you, Kai. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't recommend only getting 4 hours of sleep, chat. You should really try to get 6 to 8 hours. So, gonna be sleeping good later. I hope so. It always takes me a while to wind down after stream, so I'm just praying that I hit the pillow and pass out. But if you got no sleep, well then I command you to go to sleep. How do I get up there? I think I'm going the right way. Maybe. Honey helps with sore throat related illnesses. Yeah, I've been slowly sipping on some honey lemon ginger tea today. Lots of water. I've got my cold and flu medication. I've got lozenges. We have the whole pharmacy here. I'm not going the right way. No, I'm leaving. I'm not trying to leave the city. Oh, look at the alpacas. Yeah, hopefully I'll be okay in like a week, I want to say. I'm gonna give it a week and I'll be back to normal. Alright. So, this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all the Yogg-Toral clans. Mamulja, Zabral, Pelupelu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Tonawata. How do you say this? Tonawawata? Hetsaro and Shaitona, who moved south from their ancestral lands in Saktural. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. So these are some tough names. A true representation of Tuliyolal's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. I'm glad you think so. We continue down the stairs. Down the stairs? I just climbed up the stairs. Alright, so I went backwards. Alright, this way? Wait, no. The other way? This way. Ooh. I wanna like sit in this water. It looks very nice. Okay, chat, I need to go somewhere tropical for like my next vacation. I have never been anywhere tropical and I think that's so bad. Where should I go? What tropical destination should I go to? What does chat think? Also, this is being recorded for YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, what tropical destination should I go to? Leave a comment. Hawaii? I heard Hawaii is expensive. Dominican Republic? Next vacation, you just got back? Yeah, my next vacation in 5 years because I don't want to leave my house, but I really want to go on a tropical vacation. Puerto Vallarta? Cozumel on a cruise. Ooh, a cruise. Tropical as hell? Boy, what? Okinawa next time you visit Japan? Okinawa, oh. Is it tropical? Belgium, Cancun, Jamaica, Vegas. Just go outside, it's 30 degrees Celsius today. No, I wanna go like somewhere that has clear, beautiful blue waters and white sand, and I want to drink out of a giant coconut. The big beach area of Japan. Pretty close to tropical. Curveball, Singapore. I mean, Singapore seems like a cool destination. And here are our dirigibles. Dirigible, I don't know. Dirigibles? Something. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tuliyollal. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlayan, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Excuse me. Philippines, Maldive Islands. Yeah, there's a lot of tropical destinations. I gotta look into it. Singapore is actually tropical? Oh. I didn't know that. I always see the airport in Singapore and it looks really cool. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Tural Land Gate, but when Papa founded Tuliolal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Though this gate is Kozama-uka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozama-uka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Oh my god, the alpacas? The alpacas! They're so cute! Ah, those are alpacas, fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seemed quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kryl. You'll learn soon enough. She has some stories with those alpacas. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Hello, Shinji. She gonna unpack her trauma related to them? Boo! If you wish to learn the history of Tuliolal, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Oh, gotta stand here. Let us admire the stone pillars. Pictures? Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamulcha. Oh, then this must be... That's right, it follows the exploits of my father, Glul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tululiol Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. Tuliolal. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolal came to be. Study them as long as you like. Wow, thanks. What an honor. Would love to study these pillars. This pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreigner explorer Ket something. I can never remember the name. You mean Ketenram? Ah, that's the one. Ketenram's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. That's sad. This is like so new for Final Fantasy XIV. What the heck? This one recounts the lay of repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Zabral like me. For decades, the Zabral and the Mamulja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliolal. There is a clan of Hrothgar and Bosja known as Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. I like that. That sounds like a really good system. I approve. I quite like that. Yet here in Tyrol, Zabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the Moblins of Kozama Uka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Excuse me. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly, the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Turali counterparts. Sorry, I had to sip more of my tea. I hate that, like, whenever I breathe in, like, to speak, my throat gets all scratchy. It's very annoying. I'm trying so hard not to cough in between these sentences. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu in their village in Kozama Uka. The people Alpha Node almost mistook for Vanu, if not for the colorful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Oh, there's a second half! Yeah, sure. This is quite the history lesson. First, Graha makes us read a bunch of books, and now Wuklabat is making us read a bunch of glyphs. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu whose homeland is in Urkopacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliolal's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrol. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Is the new Elden Ring DLC good value to buy? Yes, you should definitely get the DLC. 100%. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrol Vidral Valigarmanda. I should explain. A Tyrol Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Tatara described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valigarmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrol every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Urkopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valigarmanda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness on Tuliolal's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliyolal's history, whatever that may be. That's definitely going to have the Warrior of Light on it, just saying. Ah, the lay of proof. That big fellow is of the Yokoi, the largest of Tural's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yok-Tural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Dak-Tural. You'll recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkopacha. I've never seen any of their kind so much set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Turali history? Ooh, a mystery. Had your fill of history then? Yes. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Time for food. Perhaps some tacos? Do I plan on raiding this expansion? Yep. I'm probably gonna stick to Party Finder this time around, just for the first Savage tier, and then maybe I'll consider joining a static. Have you ever had tacos? They're a oh my god. Tuliyolalal classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here at Zabaliav Zabaliav Taye Best. I don't know. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Rook Ivu. Tacos! The X is like, shh, okay. Shh, got it.
Brook Evo!
Hey.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Tacos.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Where's my tacos? Is this my taco? Wait, no, this isn't it. Taco.
Did you hear the silver scales are back? Seems their overseas
Here's
foray
my
ended in
taco.
disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
The little the paper bag. Oh no, she dropped her tacos. Oh no, he stepped on the tacos. Uh-oh.
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, no.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
Uh-oh.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
Wow, they stepped on our tacos. And they laughed at our faces.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Such a
Some
bully.
get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo,
Tacos.
and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Wubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Ooh.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
It's like, well, time to buy some more tacos.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
We're getting
I'll let
tacos.
Wooklamart know.
We're supposed to be getting tacos?
Destiny
Hello?
calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Tacos?
So it goes.
Calling them tacos? I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolal cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alpha Node and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter or even the eastern side of Talon March if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Shunsa. Shunsa. Ah, my poor empty belly. Hello, Bane. Also, hello, Pino. I'm okay. I'm still sick. How are you? Also, hello to anyone who's just stepped in tonight. Is this a new game? No, this is Final Fantasy XIV. The MMO has been around for a while, but this is a brand new expansion pack called Dawntrail. I'm gonna grab some more water though, chat, and refill my tea. So just give me a couple minutes. Make sure you also get up and stretch. I will be right back. All right. Where were we? Where do we have to finish this next quest? Actually, do I need to attune to this? Attuning? Nope. Okay. Can I go here? Nope. I have not yet attuned there. What's in my tea? We have a honey lemon ginger tea. All very good for the throat. Alright. Up here. Make sure we attune to this aetherite. Whoa. How do they even open these doors? Is there like a mechanism that opens that? Those doors are massive. Also, this place is very empty. Motion sensor? Some magical motion sensor technology. They use their 5 heads. Hello, gang. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Oh my god, are we doing the contest already? And what did I just get in my, did I get some gear? What is this knapsack? Oh, I didn't even use that. Is it a new, like, inventory thing? What's the knapsack? Do I have a new, like, inventory thingy-majiggy? Is this Midna's apartment on a larger scale? Listen, like I said, I might decorate it if we even hit the goal. Oh, it's a fashion accessory. Okay. Hi, Micah. I guess I should probably use this stuff. I would wish for a new... Yeah, I would. Oh, insufficient armory chest. Really? Even my armory chest is full? You know, I could have sworn I cleared this out, but I guess not. I really thought that I cleared this out, so I'm a little confused, to be honest. Put it away? What, my inventory? The problem is I don't know what I need and what I don't need. Can I change my glams here, or am I not allowed? Okay, I can change this glamour. We'll just... Is it this one? I'm occupied? What am I occupied with? What could I possibly be occupied with? Isn't stuff in my glam chest? Oh, this is... Okay, this is the right one. Alright, anyways. I'm so sorry that you guys had to see that. Oh, this is old gear. Let me see. You know, I'll just wear this for now. Cast glamour. This is a cute look. Okay. Upon speaking to Aaronville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Oh my gosh. I am so ready. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley and investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly squirrels. I understand all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. I hear swords clashing. Oh my god, of course it's Estinian. Oh, of course he's here fighting.
Estinian? When did he get here?
What's the point? Why is he here?
Why is
you know this
Estinian
man?
here?
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
That's her dad? Holy crap. Holy! Do we call him daddy? Is he daddy?
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Daddy, yay or nay?
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
Ha 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 ha.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Who, me?
I see you, warrior.
He's got like a veil or a mask or something on the second head. Wonder what happened.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Dozing? He was napping?
I'm not sure I understand.
Excuse me.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Ah, he's sleepy, he eepy.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Dawn Servant.
Oh, he has a different name. You want to explain,
I
Erenville?
took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Uh-huh.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
Thank you for the gifted
All
subs, Code
tempered
Jacob.
steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Also, thank you for the raid, Codex. Sorry, just in the middle of these cutscenes. These several cutscenes. Oh my god, look at all these people.
The claimants are assembled.
The claimants are assembled.
The first promise. Zorolja.
Yo, he looks
The second
pretty
promise.
crazy.
Kona.
Oh, right, that's the brother. Oh my god, I forgot he was just a Mikote.
Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
Bakul Jaja. Are you yawning? What? That's so disrespectful.
Will compete in the right of cessation.
Like mood, I'm pretty sleepy
The
too,
outcome of
but
which will decide who
why are
takes
you
my
yawning?
place as Dawn Serpent.
You're not that cool.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliola is young. And so I look to thee always for inspiration. The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well.
He's a pretty
Yet
good
the
dad.
opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
He is very daddy. He seems like a really good leader.
Now you have us to compete against. Ah, though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
He's
Our brother was in
he
shock
looks
to
very
all leading the
badass.
Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yoctoral. And find the City of Gold.
Ooh.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Oh?
I offer as proof my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliola. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, afraid to see all I put in place. Bring them.
More people? What's going on? Oh. Is this a clue? What is this? I'm dying?
Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Ooh.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Is it exciting?
Hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time.
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest. And Clement, remember to collect your tablets before you leave. You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery
Maybe
at work
it's
here.
expensive jewelry. Maybe it's worth a
On behalf
lot.
of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
Ha ha ha.
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request, would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
Oh.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor.
She's so sad.
If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
I know, imagine we just lose. She'll never learn about her grandfather.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Golov.
Oh, best daddy ever. Oh my god. He's my favorite now. He's like the best character in this expansion so far. I feel like they're gonna kill daddy off. they're like we're gonna make you like this guy really early on, and then we're gonna axe him.
Are you sure you wish to be part of this?
That's my prediction.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Excuse me, I'm all the way over here. Why would I change my mind now?
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
What did I just call him? Like the dad? Daddy? Why are we shocked that I'm calling him daddy? I've made my decision and I mean to see it through, yes.
Is that so? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Yay! Woohoo! What's going on? Oh my god, he actually looks so badass.
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
I feel like he's the strongest.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil.
The Resilion son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
He doesn't even respond to them himself. He needs his assistant to respond on his behalf.
Soralja, the first promise and commander
Okay.
of the Landscout.
God damn!
The Palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Cryle, are you alright?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Yay! Oh my god, this cutscene is long. These are hella cutscenes, chat.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier. The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
At least he responds to them.
Spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Sharlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
He's a smart man,
In
it
furtherance
seems.
of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Sharlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Okay, right now I don't like this guy. But cool Jaja.
Gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
I don't like him very much. Maybe later on I'll change my mind.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Well said, brother.
You guys are mean. You guys are bullies.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
No one seems to like them either.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Oh, then we definitely don't want him to win.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Yeah, I agree, Alize. Wait, everyone's leaving. Wait, why are people leaving? Not everybody was announced yet. That's so mean.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors.
No one
whom
cares
we
about
love in
her.
this land we share. It
That
is
makes
our
me
way,
sad.
the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Everyone just straight up left.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Why are you gossiping?
Of the Dawn's promise. I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Why are you guys so mean?
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Aww.
Better? Wuklamat, I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Aww. I'm excited to see Wuklamat's development in this story. And hopefully she has more confidence later on. Aw, those were very long cutscenes. They're not kidding when they say that several cutscenes will play and that you have to set sufficient time. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa's not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard in any case. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tuliyollal saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go and take a look. Alright, perfect. Okay, I think this is a good point to end the first episode. This is for YouTube, by the way. Don't worry, chat on Twitch. I'm still here. But if anyone is watching on YouTube, this is the end of the first episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe if you want to see more Dawntrail content. My chat, make sure you say bye-bye to our YouTube friends. Please don't spam the chat, Klevki. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. More Dawntrail MSQ. Also, make sure if you want to join us in Twitch chat and watch the MSQ, you can find me at twitch.tv/Midnababy. But yeah, I will see you guys on YouTube very, very soon. Bye bye.